downtown Coeur d'Alene. The lights are out. It looks pretty clear out there earlier tonight, though. Very, very chilly. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for being here tonight. I'm Regina An. Well, as you can see here in the video behind me, it is showing a car just trying to get through a dust storm, struggling to get through all of that. This was taken just east of Moses Lake earlier today by Steve Graham. So thank you, Steve, for sending in that picture. Hopefully you got home safe or your destination safe. That looks frightening. Okay, with that, let's turn over to meteorologist Thomas Patrick, who is out on the Outdoor Weather Center for us here tonight. So Thomas, Mother's Day weekend here, and it really was kind of a shock to the system. Like you said, it was really, really chilly out there.
Yeah, big contrast between yesterday and today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, our temperature is about 25 degrees colder today than what it was from yesterday afternoon, but it was those gusty winds that ended up being one of the headlines. And notice quite a coating of dust even on my own car here in Spokane, of course, from that video. Bit of a dust storm off into the central parts of the state. But today only 59 for the high. It was 83 yesterday, and the winds were up to almost 40 miles per hour, so it made things a lot colder. We are sitting at about 20 degrees colder right now than at this point yesterday. So that was the cold front doing its work. Our temperatures will stabilize and start to increase a little bit for the rest of this weekend. There are those scattered showers that produced some of those gusty winds from earlier today. Still a little bit of light rain, kind of the last batch tracking from northeastern Washington, moving south, so still not out of the woods to get a chance for some more rain between Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, especially with the trajectory of those showers. So we might get a few showers tonight, should dry up by tomorrow, but could be a cold start to the day. If you got a head start and planted some of those flowers, you might want to give those a blanket. I'll show you just how low temperatures will be, not only for this evening, but how much will rebound, not just for the Mother's Day weekend, but into next week as well.
At least we'll be rebounding. Okay, Thomas, thank you. Developing news now. The Spokane Valley shooting suspect accused of killing a University high school teen was in court today. The suspect is charged with first-degree murder for the shooting that happened in March outside of the teen's apartment. Spokane County Court documents revealing several anonymous tips and surveillance video helping police identify Stephen Yoler as the suspect who shot and killed 15-year-old Preston Grzgorek. Court documents report a friend close to the victim's family offered a $2,000 reward for information that would lead to the arrest of whoever shot Preston. Spokane County Sheriff's deputies arrested Yoler yesterday afternoon, and tonight he told KREM 2's Amanda Rowley he only knew Preston Grzgorek from Snapchat. He denies any dispute between them.
The police have tried to tell me that there was a disagreement between Preston's people and my people, but that's what I know about it.
What do you mean, Preston's people and my people?
Just who he hangs out with and who I hang out with.
Is this a gang-related situation?
No, ma'am.
Are you affiliated with any gangs?
No, ma'am.
So who do you think shot Preston?
I'm not sure. I don't know him.
Well, the suspect remains in Spokane County Jail on a $1 million bond. Health officials investigating a potential widespread COVID-19 exposure in the Colville area. According to the Northeast Tri-County Health District, tournaments and big events were held at a Dominion Meadows golf course starting on May 1st. 3 people have already tested positive, but they're worried now there could be dozens more who may not even realize they're infected. Today, the health district administrator told us anyone who went to Dominion Meadows on or after May 1st need to monitor for symptoms. They're now working with the golf course to provide COVID testing and vaccination opportunities for anyone who maybe have been exposed to the virus. We are hearing from a Ferry County woman who attended the super spreader event in Republic last month and is now pleading with others to take this outbreak and the virus seriously. Natalie Medina posted a video on her Facebook page encouraging others to take precautions, and it's already been liked and shared more than 100 times. Since that super spreader event we first reported on last week, 116 people have tested positive, at least 2 people have died, and almost a dozen more in critical condition. That's why she is sending this message.
Yeah, we're sick of hearing about COVID, but that's because we've been hearing about it for a year and a half and haven't really been touched by it until now.
Now, Natalie told our KREM 2's Whitney Ward she was at a karaoke DJ at the Eagles recruiting event that ended up being the super spreader event last month. She also contracted COVID from that event as well.
I really feel bad about it. If I could go back and change it, I would, because people that were here 3-4 weeks ago when we had the event are no longer here today, and that makes me really sad. I've done a lot of thinking and a lot of changing my mind since I got COVID. I used to say I have rights. I can go without wearing a mask, not because I wanted people to die, just because there was no COVID around here. It's not about politics, guys. It's legit. Like, our neighbors and our family and our friends are getting super sick, and some of them are dying.
Natalie now encouraging everyone who will listen to get the vaccine, wear a mask, and stay socially distant. She also wanted to make sure people don't misunderstand what happened in Republic. She says the Eagles is a wonderful group that does a lot for the community. She said everyone simply let their guard down and it just hit them really hard. If you'd like to watch Natalie's entire video, we do have that on our website, and that is KREM.com. Now to tracking the coronavirus here in Spokane County. The Spokane Regional Health District reporting 135 new cases. So that brings the total number of cases to 42,780 positive cases since the start of the pandemic. 2 new deaths have been reported today. Currently 82 people hospitalized due to the virus. New information now, a controversial bill now law. Governor Brad Little signed a bill that will allow the killing of 90% of Idaho wolves. Senate Bill 1211 allocates taxpayer money to pay private contractors to kill wolves, as well as expanding permission for hunters and trappers to kill those animals. Those in favor say the wolf population is too high and the animals are costing ranchers money by attacking sheep and cattle. The bill was opposed by both the Idaho Fish and Game Commission and animal advocates. The legislation may also disqualify Idaho from receiving $18 million in wildlife management funding. In the meantime, there is a job alert at the Old European restaurant in North Spokane. This after an employee shortage impacted many businesses here in Spokane. So the restaurant offering a $500 gift card to employees after being hired for 90 days and a $500 cash bonus to the employee who refers someone also after they're hired for that first 90 days. Those who are interested in applying, just head over to our website. That is KREM.com. Well, it has been a year of what we can't do, but we are celebrating something we can do for our area families. The KREM Cares Diaper Drive is in its final days, and with your help, we'll be able to provide thousands of diapers to keep kids warm, safe, and dry. So let's show you how you can do that. Just go to any area Rosars and they will ring up your diaper drive bag with the groceries. It's pretty easy. You don't have to do anything. They will deliver the diapers to Vanessa Behan. You can go to any area Washington Trust Bank as well. Walk in or drive up, make a cash or check donation. We'll take any amount. For every $10 donated, though, we'll buy a diaper bag. So you can also donate on our website. That's KREM.com right now.